Hit record. Apparently, you can start it with whatever music you want. Okay. What we gonna do? What we gonna do? Guess we need to light up. Yo, bro. Just get my spliff, and I'm good. So what's up?
No,
Good.
I am not.
Here comes the drama.
Just don't get why people won't wash off that fucking chalk line when they get their hair cut. Like that fucking
A chalk line.
that shit pisses me off.
Yeah, bro. Now, what you gonna do to it?
I want that. I want that black spray, and I want that white pencil line. Yeah.
All right, bro. You all done. You all done. You all done.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
Huh?
That's what you upset about?
I am. It's like I want to go get a lineup so bad, but I can't trust my barber not to draw on my face.
I mean, you can't get mad if that man want to do art. Why he doing art?
You do that shit on your time.
It is his time.
My time is when I'm paying.
You know, hair, it looks good, but sir, that ashy ass white line, you need to cuss that barber out.
I'm getting tired of looking at that damn chalk line thing. I just don't get it.
We literally just seen it the other day. I was like, yo, look. And I'm like, wow, people are really out here still walking around like that.
That's no better than the Beijing. You put it on your face to darken something, right?
You do it forehead too.
I mean, you put it on your face, forehead, whatever. You're doing it to darken, right?
Yeah.
You're out here looking like, Uncle Charlie Wilson.
Gee, I feel so lucky today. To be on the Tiny Dash show.
You know my disdain for that. Now, he was a Gap Band. When he was a Gap Band, he became Uncle Charlie. He lost me.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's the chiclets, the braids at over 60.
Hey.
Wait.
I really love the way you love me, girl.
The chiclets, the braids over 60, and the whining. Like, his voice don't do it for me.
His voice the same to me.
It's I can't even.
You mean like him whining about what he's singing about?
Nah, like the way he's saying, I just don't.
He's always something like that.
But it made sense in his era, and apparently it makes sense in ours, but it just don't make sense to me.
He's still in the same era. That man he's Uncle Charlie close enough to like the early 90s. Like he's still dressing the same. He got on skinny jeans, but he know his role. Like Kanye West and Snoop Dogg keep that man working.
Kanye West definitely keeps him working.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
they keep
definitely.
that man. Uncle Charlie works because of Snoop Dogg.
Drove you wild, but you ain't got that Snoop Doggy Dogg style.
Kanye West and maybe Tyler the Creator. I don't know how.
Wait, Tyler got some music with him?
I think so. No, man, that man, he's him. Joe doesn't sound the same to me. Like, hey, like he's always had that little, hi, my name is Charlie. Like he's always sounded like that. Hey man, even with the Gap Band.
And see, I like it with that type of music, but modern day music, it just don't fit for me.
But that's what I'm telling you, I don't really. Charlie Wilson, they make the songs for him to sing on, so them songs are geared towards that time. They all sound the same when he on them.
They don't. I don't know.
They make them songs just for him. It's kind of like how Nate Dogg used to have songs, and like Nate Dogg's songs was always real chill, mellow, but somehow gangster.
But see, Nate, I love.
Oh, my homies who be rolling with me. Play no game. Play no game.
He could do no wrong when he was here. I love Nate Dogg. Nate Dogg, he was just smooth, cool, just a complete unique sound. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Charlie,
Charlie?
he's like an old school Keith Sweat.
I don't know about that. You kind of like pushing him. He older than Keith Sweat, so he
That's why I said old school Keith Sweat.
Just like you, I really need to.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't really have a lot of.
I kind of like some of Keith Sweat songs, but a great deal. I can't even lie, a great deal.
And I'm Maryland. The only reason why I don't like Keith Sweat has nothing to do with him singing. So
I think somebody in your life messed that man up.
Yeah, man. My mama told me, parents say some stupid shit.
I don't know why they think we care. They be thinking that should be cute. That ain't cute. I don't care about that.
It's like if I said something crazy to her, my mama said the craziest shit, talking about some. Oh, this is my song. I was like, oh, okay. I think you was conceived off this song. Bitch, what are you doing? What are you doing?
The disrespect.
Are you serious? Did you just tell me that? Get out of here. Like, that shit, it was disgusting, first off.
Ew. Are you serious?
Yeah, man. I was like, why would you tell me that, lady? But when I say
stuff like that,
I seen these two big titty motherfuckers the other day. You want to be like,
whoa, son, that's disrespectful to women.
Well, that was disrespectful to my soul of existence. Like, I'm okay not knowing if you were a whore back then, or whatever you were doing. Do you?
Well, at least that was your conversation. Would you like to know what my conversation was? I can't
I'm
even
scared
remember
to really know.
the age. I just remember I had just popped over double digits. So I couldn't have been more than 12, maybe 13. Couldn't have been.
Uh-huh.
And my mom proceeded to tell me whoever I settled down with, she was like, you don't want them to be too big. You don't want them to be too small. And I'm like, but don't the vagina kind of compensate for whether it's too big? Well, not too small. That ain't nothing you can do about that. She was like, but you wanted to fit like a glove. Like, you wanted to fit just right. And I'm like, Mama, man, I remember standing by the dryer looking at her like, ew, I wouldn't want to hear that from you.
Let me tell you something.
Bro, I was baffled.
Yo, mama. Literally, I'm gonna just have to say it like this. She must have tried them all.
I hear there's a video going around about the Big D. And mama's always loved herself a Big D.
Tell my baby now.
Right!
You don't need it because they small, girl. Ain't nothing
you can do about that.
They too big, girl. It seems fun. Like, that's what that sounds like. So you need to find your glass slipper.
Exactly. And I remember her telling me one time, it was a picture. When I was younger, it was a picture, and it was like a guy, really tall guy. You could tell he was tall because his legs were kind of like, the way he was sitting on the sofa, he had a lot of, length in legs or whatever. And it was a picture of him, her. I don't remember if I was in it or not, but what I do remember is her seeing the picture and referencing how big he was. And she was like, you don't see how long his fingers are? Look how his fingers wrap around his knees. And I'm like, what is going on right now? What is happening?
How old were you?
At that time, I think I was that picture, when she explained that, I probably was in my 20s.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm talking to you at 8 years old, 12. I'm like, that's pushing it there to me. That's
no, that one I was in my 20s. Because
okay.
I was like, ew, we have not crossed this threshold. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's a little sketchy.
I'm like, wow. And I'm looking at the basketball player and looking at his fingers, and I'm like, I don't want to have this conversation with you, woman. I'm supposed to be having a full ass conversation with my homegirl.
Hey, listen, you didn't want to have that conversation with her, but you still want to have the conversation. It was like,
yeah, with somebody else.
So do you feel like you'd be like, thanks, mom? Like,
to my now?
Yeah, it'd be like, you know what, girl? Thanks for that free game. Like, you don't ever thought, like, I mean, my situation a little different. My mom was telling me that Keith Sweat was the way I came into it vibrationally because of that music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Yeah. But your mom was giving you free game. Like, all right, baby, you know, they don't get nothing too small. Don't get nothing too big, you know what I'm saying? Like that to me, that's like free game.
Free game, though?
You don't think so?
It was traumatic.
But you was 20.
No. Oh. The first conversation, I was in my early teens.
Okay, see, now that's where I'm like.
That conversation.
But when you got in the 20s.
Now, my 20s, okay, I can understand it because I'm older. So, you know, but I still wasn't like having sex at that time.
So, my question still stands. Do you feel now that's like, you know what? Thanks for the free game, mom. Because I mean, you can't understand stuff when you're at a certain age, because you're that age. When you get older, you're like, you know what? I get what they were doing. I get what they were saying. Yeah. So, do you feel like, you know, now thinking about it, you feel like that's free game?
Do I feel like it's free? I really don't know how to answer that question. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. All I can say is, she told me that. And apparently I didn't listen.
What you mean?
I ended up with somebody bigger. I had to adjust. So whether it was free game or not, I did not heed it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's me. I mean, you can be talking about the past. I'm cool. I'm a very secure guy.
Ended was that not the words that I used? What? Ended up.
You know what? I just was referencing, like, you know, the story without me in it. That's all.
Well, so, okay.
I'm very objective when it comes to, like, conversations.
Free game.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably have those type of conversations with her now, being
older.
The way that, at the age and the state of mind that I am now.
You're more comfortable in your own skin as an adult.
Oh, my God. So I could have all these conversations with her now. Absolutely. But before, when I say traumatized, my friend, I was traumatized. I'm like, ew. I mean, we talked about dick in middle school, but not talked about dick, you know.
I mean, what? How much dick you like? To me, it's similar to everything. You're in middle school. How much dick and pussy can you talk about? Because, like, to me, middle school for boys is titties. Like, that's...
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? You can talk about pussy, but realistically, titties is your number one. Like, you be like, man, that girl got a pussy. You be talking, but realistically, most of everybody talking. Everybody's not fucking.
Well, I wasn't in that group. I was in the fucking group. So, we was talking about it. Mm-hmm. The people, well, I can't really say people. It was me and my homegirl. And this was when I was at that first middle school. We would talk about it. But I wasn't talking to nobody else about it because I wasn't cool with nobody else like that. You know? But,
I still go back to what I said. You got people that would.
I'm just telling you, I was in that group.
Oh, I mean, clearly. Your mama telling you. So that means she wasn't stupid.
She was.
There you go. She wasn't stupid. It's just one thing she knew. What can she do? She's just trying to get you free game early.
Like, let me put you on birth control, let me buy you some condoms, which I can say, and I'm going to be 100% honest about this. This is hilarious. My mom, this is when she was married. She told my stepdad at the time, okay, that she wanted me to lose my virginity in the house while she was there. Looking at it back then, I was like, ew, what? Why? You know, but looking at it now, it's like, I get it because one, I'm in a safe space. Two, if anything sounds like it's going left, she can intervene. And 3, it's just like somebody saying, oh, okay, well, I don't want my baby to go out there and smoke or drink.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In an environment if they haven't done it here first.
So like the similarities of people that say their kids should drink at the house or smoke with them, so they can at least supervise and make sure. I get that logic.
So when I got older, I was like, okay, I get that. But before, it was like, what, lady? What are you saying?
No, it honestly, you just gotta look at it as it sounds fucking weird and creepy. It does, but when you do get older and the level of thinking and understanding,
it's very different.
You start thinking really like, I get your logic of what you were going for.
I do.
You got to look at the full spectrum of it.
Exactly.
Like you can look at it and say, yo, that's kind of weird, Mom.
That's kind of far out there.
You're
pushing it.
You're pushing it.
You're pushing it.
Yeah. We might have to call them folks.